Hello guys, in this quick video I want to show you how to introduce this number to a for each loop in a table or in a list, including the pagination, so the second page. So this will be a quick 2-in-1 video. In fact, so quick that I didn't even bother to build a fancy table or include any of CSS, so that pagination is without any styling. But anyway, the code is this. So for example, you have a controller to load something with pagination, and then in each of the item you would need to have a number, auto-incremented number, so 1, 2, 3 and others. So first, how you would do that. Every for each loop in Blade has a variable called loop object, which has a lot of helpful properties. So with the help of Laravel IDEA plugin for PHP Storm, I see those, but you can of course find them all in the documentation. I will link that in the description below. The documentation for the loop object. And what we need here is the property called iteration. So if you do loop iteration, that again happens in for each Blade loop. If we refresh the page, now we have, as you can see, numbers from 1 to 10 for the first page. So this is one part of the video, one part of the problem. But now if you go to the second page, the problem is that it still happens from the first number. And ideally we would need to have 11 and 12 here instead of 1 and 2. So how to do that? Here's where we need to do some math. So we need iteration plus total numbers before that. And how do we calculate those total numbers? So we have the original paginated list, and we need current page. Again, Laravel IDEA auto-completes that for me. Then we need to do page minus 1 times how many items per page. And that is also inside of that paginated object, tasks per page, like this. So what happens here? For example, per page is 10. 10 is multiplied by, if the page is 1, then multiplied by 0, which means 0 records before. But if the page is 2, then 2 minus 1 times 10, it's 10 plus iteration. So the result is then 11 and 12. And if we go back to the page 1, this is still the same result. So this is, as I was joking on Twitter to someone, probably is the maximum amount of math that web developers need to know. Simple calculations with multiplications, but also a few things new here probably to you, for some of you, is the loop variable and also additional properties inside of paginated object like current page and per page. Of course, you could hard code that or get them from the request. Like for example, you could have 10 here, hard-coded, but this is more flexible. That's it for this quick video. Subscribe to the channel to get more such videos about Laravel and PHP, and see you guys in other videos.